Right, so for this week's video, anybody who's been keeping track of things on the pictures on the Project Stormtrooper Facebook page will see that I've been doing work on this driver's side. Been doing some more since then as well, so I thought I'd do a video of it so everyone can see it. Basically where I am with it at the moment, so I've flatted some panels, so basically the door's been flatted. I can't remember how the last video was, I can't remember if it was even had a panel on it, but it's basically been built from scratch because there wasn't really one on it at all. So now it's basically all been flattened, it's all been fiberglassed, filled, fiberglassed again, technically filled again. So it's had about 3 or 4, maybe 5 passes of filler now. So it's getting towards a sort of a decent level, hence why there's primer on it. This isn't final primer, it is some T-Pack primer, but it's just to see roughly where I am for sort of shaping, any big sort of issues like pinholes, like big marks that you couldn't really see before, like this kind of thing. That kind of idea, and you can see where the shape of the skirts now come along. The sections are still along here, all along this piece basically, which had another bit of filler in there because they weren't the right shape. It's still got a curve around different shapes as well around the back there, and also underneath, which I don't even know if I can show you those. Let's have a look. The underneath needs some work. You can see that under that. The window itself, that's quite a lot of work on that. Obviously got to get it the same shape as the other side, and all this has been built up from scratch again. So you can see where I'm sort of taking it from where the back of, well, the front technically of this back window is here, and then basically building it up from there, and then sort of making sure it gets flat with no issues, and I can basically curve it around the long block to make it the right shape and curve out properly. And it's almost there now. There's a little bit, slightly bit more to do on that. I'll get a full long block job on it and then basically go from there. I think I'll do that first, and then sort of come into this section, into this corner basically is the idea. Also I've cut some lines now where the window's going to be. Obviously the window line is same to the side, very rough at the moment, it's nowhere near right. Obviously stuff like this is there, I've sort of overcut sections and things like that. It doesn't really matter to be honest at this stage. Next thing I've got to do is cut the lines for the actual door where the fittings are, so that'll sort of come along here, down there. This has all been tidied up here, so the right sort of shapes, all the right sort of angles here, all the bits of here have been sanded off where it's been fiberglass and fillered and all sorts of bits and bobs around here. I'm still doing this section over here, as you can see, but I've done quite a bit of work at the back. I've filled I've primed the bits that I think are roughly flat. This piece here is pretty much there, just needs a little tiny bit of 240 grit. This hasn't been 240, this is on 80 grit at the moment. This is on this section, so you can sort of see how it's still rough and got lines and things in it. It's not great, so yeah, you can see where I still need to do the work. But before I did the priming, you can't really see that, to be honest. So this has only just been done as well, so it's still sort of a bit glossy, but you get the idea where the lumps are and things that shouldn't be there, like this for instance, shouldn't be there, but you couldn't see that. You can get a rough idea with long blocking it and sanding it as much as you want, but you can keep taking things off till the cows come home, and literally this isn't basically working as it should. So now I've got primer on it, much better. All this section down the back, this is actually quite good. A bit patchy with the primer, it's actually not dodgy, but it's patchy primer because it's still wet. But also I'm doing this section here. I realised that all along this sort of arch, I've been doing work on the arch, it needs this line getting perfect, and it needs these sections here, this needs to be dead flat, otherwise you're going to see it a mile off even under leather. So basically I've had to fill little sections, that piece, and a bit at the back there. That's all going to be long blocked. Then I'll do a long block along the top here to get the right finish for the angles of the arch where all this sort of line needs to be all nice and straight. Obviously it's not at the moment, but it will be when it's all nicely in. Then the corners will be softened, the edges will be sort of radiused over, and then it'll all meet the sort of, well, this bit's already been done here, all along that section. All along there has been done, all along here has been done. This is going to need a little bit of work just to bring it to the right sort of shape of the other side, so I have to keep checking the other side for what sort of shape they are, so it works well. And yeah, that's where I am pretty much at the moment. There's nothing else happening apart from this. I know it's probably a little bit dull right now at the moment because it's obviously just bodywork stuff, but it's what's needed at the end of the day, and it should look nice when it's all sorted. When this is done, no idea what I'll do next. Probably the inside of this door. This one here, I'll get all the tablets and stuff. All it's going to be like a big, well, there already is a big cockpit. It's basically like a big. There's 4 tablets come along here. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, yeah, 4 tablets along there, and then there's 2 in the door, and it goes like a horseshoe shape like that. So I've got to make sure the it all flows lines wise basically, but that's a little bit off. Yeah, I've got to finish this first, so we'll see. But yeah, feel free to comment, subscribe, usual stuff. Yeah, feel free to go onto the Facebook page as well, the Project Stormtrooper page. The updates are on there. A lot of people tend to mention that they haven't seen updates for ages, and that's, I don't know why that is, to be honest. I tend to do a video every week now, and pictures probably twice a week, so no idea what's going on there. But yeah, feel free to join that, and let me know what you think.